Good morning, Venerable Mama.
Good morning, Domasi. How are you?
We are already on YouTube. We did that right away so we could get it going in the Gampa because Chris isn't here today. So just so you know, we're already streaming to YouTube.
Thank you.
Hi, Sandy.
Hi.
Keep your mask on.
I know. I'm showing you. Um,
Well, it's just, they don't work. It's public health.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Venerable Kelsang. Good morning, Laura and Neely. Good morning, Fernanda y Marcelo. Good morning, Michael. Good morning, Alejandra. I'll start you on interpretation.
Donna,
Yep.
we do have some people showing up, so I'm gonna just bring the camera into the Gampa.
Good idea.
Okay. Hi, I'll be right with you. So just to give you an idea, we've got some more people coming.
Yeah, why don't you leave it in there until Gesla arrives and greets everybody?
Okay.
Oh, I guess the sound will be strange. You'll need to mute.
Yep. I'm gonna mute right now.
Let's see. Good morning, Mike. Good morning, Giovanna. Hi, Trina. Hey, Anthony. Good morning, everybody. Laura, did I say hi to you? I'm going to close the door. So we are at the center this morning for the first time trying out having YouTube in the Gampa, and it sounds like a lot of people are here. I'm alone in the office. I'm not alone. I'm with all of you. Good morning, Jill. Hey, David, Jessica, Elise. Hey, Susie. Good morning, Jessica's kitty. Aw, hello. Geshe Kellick is here.
Good morning. Please have a seat. Please have a seat. Please, Dr. Watkin, have a seat. Have a seat. Yeah. Good morning, Thomasy.
Good morning, Gisela.
Laura. Good morning, Katina.
Morning.
Good morning, Susie. Good morning, Jessica. Good morning, Venerable Kelsang. Good morning, Anthony. Good morning, Phillips. Good morning, Venerable Hamo. Good morning, Chetan. Good morning, Elise. Tashi Delek. Alex. Tashi Delek, Sandra. Good morning, Gabida. Good to see you again. Good morning, Nili. Good morning, Yeshe. Good morning, David.
Good morning.
Good morning, Carolina. Carolina from Patagonia. Good morning, Helen. Good morning, Sandy. Good morning, Govina. Good morning, Jill. Good morning, Marcelo and Fernanda. Good morning, Damazi. Oh, yeah. Good morning, Dr. Brown. Ali. Anybody watching on YouTube, good morning. And also, there are a few people at the center. Good morning. So now, Venerable Hamullah will lead some prayers.
So let's start with the Shakyamuni Buddha's mantra 3 times. Te ata om ne mone maha munaye soha. Te ata om mone maha munaye soha. Te ata om mone maha munaye soha. Now the medicine Buddha, verse of praise and mantra. Bhagawan, with equal compassion for all, whose name when merely heard dispels the suffering of the lower realms, dispel of disease and the 3 poisons, I prostrate to medicine Buddha, lapis light. Te ata om bekanze, bekanze, maha bekanze, bekanze, raja samugate soha. Te ata om bekanze, bekanze, maha bekanze, bekanze, raja samugate soha. Te ata om bekanze, bekanze, maha bekanze, bekanze, Raja samugate soha. Teyata Om Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samugate Soha Teyata Om Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samugate Soha Teyata Om Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samugate Soha Teyata Om Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Raza Samugate Soha. Now the four measurables. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment for friends or hatred for enemies. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment for friends or hatred for enemies. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment for friends or hatred for enemies. And now the verse of praise and mantra for Chen Reisig, the Buddha of great compassion, not veiled by any fault, white in color, whose head a perfect Buddha crowns in light, gazing compassionately at all beings. To you, Chen Reisig, all-seeing one, I prostrate.
So please, all my friends, you can visualize His Holiness the Dalai Lama inseparable with four-arm cherry six. If you can recall how the four-arm cherry six looks like, so you can bring that up. So in reality, it's not different from His Holiness the Dalai Lama, and it appeared as a four-arm cherry six, but in reality, is the His Holiness the Dalai Lama. If you can visualize space before you or your crown, so then when we chant the mantras, the first round, all the complications and difficulties related to or caused by pride, arrogant, completely purify, then you yourself become free from pride or arrogant. Okay? So then we'll start to chant the mantra, first 3 times. So,
Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum.
so the second round of mantra, so then also think deep down from your heart, all the complications, stress, fear, anxiety, caused by jealousy, completely purify. then you yourself become free from jealousy. And instead of jealousy, then you just rejoice. You rejoice. So,
Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum.
so the pride or arrogance, so then the first round of chanting, so you are completely all the problems that are related to or caused by pride or arrogance completely purify. Then you yourself become free from that pride and arrogance and just show respect. That's the proper direct attitude from an attitude of pride, respect, physically, verbally, mentally, respect. Then make commitment from your heart that you are going to practice respect, physically, mentally, verbally. So then you get maximum benefit. Second, so then all the complications that go related to or caused by jealousy completely purified. Then you yourself become free from jealousy. So then make commitment in deep down from your heart. Then from now on, you just now on wholeheartedly practice rejoice. That direct attitude for jealousy. So now the third round of chanting, then you think deep down from your heart all the problems that are caused by doubt. Not believing, not having a faith or believing in oneself, and not having a faith or believing in the very practice that you are learning. So on and so forth. All the difficulties related to that. So then because of that, lack of faith in oneself, lack of faith in the path, very path that we are trying to walk on, or very spiritual practice we are about to practice, not having a faith in that. So then kind of it kind of delays to achieve the goal, in this case, the liberation for the enlightenment. So all these obstacles be completely purifies. So then you yourself, become free from that doubt. And then again, unshakable faith, which is firmly rooted in reason. So you gain wisdom. Okay, wisdom. Oh yeah.
Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum.
When we talk about wisdom here, wisdom by hearing, reading, thinking, meditating, all of this. There are three types of wisdoms. So we'll eliminate doubt. So now the fourth round of chanting, the Manu Mantra chanting. Of course, now all the complications is deeply caused. It's all the complications that's caused by ignorance. Not just ignorance, that's the fundamental ignorance. Not knowing how to identify conventional self that we use all the time. I'm not happy, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and I'm not getting along, I'm good. all there's those many things that throughout the life, from beginning this time to till now, so much stories been built based on notion of self or I, which we don't analyze, what is I, what is self, which we don't analyze. So then, without analyzing that, you will not gain the wisdom to recognize the true nature of self. So that is ignorance that cause all the complications within the samsara. So then that now chanting of that fourth round of chanting completely eliminate ignorance. So then you gain not just wisdom, you gain this very particular wisdom, realizing shunyata. Okay?
Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum.
So now the fifth round of Mani Mantra chanting. Again, deep down from your heart, then again, anxiety, fear, stress, and all kinds of complications caused by clinging so tightly on something, what is called attachment, completely purify. So then, you yourself become free from attachment. So then also, not just that, deep down from your heart, you decide to practice a pure love called Chamba. Pure love, it's not mixed with attachment. Okay.
Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum.
So that pure love is arise. That pure love is being actualized or rise or generated based on knowing the conditions of our own existence, or in own existence. So then, there's all kind of complications. It's not based on how you look. That love is not based on how you look. No, it's not based on how you look. It's based on what kind of condition that you are in. So nothing is certain. Nothing is certain. Everything changes. Nothing is certain. So then, not just that, nothing is certain, so everything's changed due to cause of the condition, everything changed. Nothing is certain, even though we wish that everything should be the same as before. That's not the case. The real case is everything is changing, moment by moment. Not being aware of that lead to many problems. So then after that, not being content, no matter what we do, never content, never satisfied. Dissatisfactions. That is the condition that we are in. We are all in. Based on that, then you want to do something wonderful for them. So that is pure love. Okay, that's pure. Just want to share. Oh, so then after that, so then of course, then after that, the last round of chanting Mani Mantra is to trying to free ourselves from anger, which is the most destructive emotions among those, all the emotions, the most destructive emotion, anger. So then after that, all the problem that causes by anger within the relationship, within the family, within the community, within yourself, all of them completely purified, then you yourself become completely free from anger. So then, then make deep commitment from your deep down from your heart. From now on, you are going to practice no matter what kind of circumstance or kind of circumstance that you are going to take the patience as one of the most important practice in your life. Okay, patience. Oh, patience, like able to bear hardship. All the difficulty caused by verbal, physical, mental, able to face them with loving kindness, compassion, wisdom, realization, and so on and so forth. Okay. So then you yourself completely free from anger. So then deep down from your heart, from now on, no matter what, even though it costs my own life, I will not give up on patience, practicing patience. Okay. In order to get the maximum benefit for yourself in this life and many more life in the future.
Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum.
So that is like Mani Mantra, Buddha of compassion, Mani Mantra, mantra of compassion, so Mani Mantra. Practicing Mani Mantra, that's kind of like using Mani Mantra as a base or instructions to do meditations, something like that. So then also there are another meaning. So Om, so you all know, I've said this many times. Om, there's three letters together. A, U, Ma. First A symbolize body, U symbolize speech, Ma symbolize mind. So basically, body, speech, and mind. There's two of them. Your body, speech, and mind. The body, speech, and mind of our Lord, the Sherava, in this case, inseparable with His Holiness the Lama. Oh, that's two set of body, speech, and mind. Your body, speech, and mind. The body, spirit, and mind. Our Lord, the Sherava, you are visualizing space before you, or your crown, inseparable with His Holiness the Lama. The body, spirit, and mind, which is completely free from all the delusions, the pure body, spirit, mind, pure, as pure as it can get. So what are you trying to do here? So you are trying to, what we're trying to do is like, we are trying to, transform our body, speech, mind into the enlightened body, speech, and mind. So that's what we're trying. That's what when you say Om, that's what we are trying to visualize. The body, spirit, mind that's causing all kinds of complications. So that very body, spirit, mind, you are trying to transform that into the pure, enlightened body, spirit, mind when they say the word Om. The money, is like a jewel or wealth, jewel or wealth. It has the ability to eliminate poverty that beings go through, poverty, not having a food to eat, not having a water to drink, not having a house to live in, not having a clothes to wear. There's no. So we use the wealth, jewel, has the ability to eliminate poverty. Similarly, here, the jewel refers to loving kindness, compassion, bodhicitta. These are the jewel. It kind of fulfill the wishes that we have for happier life, better life, happier life. Oh, so there's those jewels, fulfill those wishes, money. Padma, Padma is lotus. In this case, which symbolizes wisdom, which symbolizes wisdom. Oh. So now what you have here, body, spirit, your body, spirit, mind, and the body, spirit, mind of our Lord, the share of our Chenresi. Through the practice of Mani Mantra or through the recitation of the Mani Mantra, what you're trying to do is you're trying to transform your body, spirit, mind into Chenresi body, spirit, mind, pure body, spirit, mind. By practicing loving kindness, compassion, and wisdoms, like two wings. You're trying to fly. But in order to fly, you need two wings. Technically, it's called method and wisdom. Method refers to loving kindness, compassion, bodhicitta. These are method side of practice. So then wisdom realizing shunyata. So this is called true wing, considered as a true wing. Oh, so that's what it's money, one wing, method side of practice, loving kindness, compassion. Padma, lotus means in this case wisdom, realizing ultimate truth of Mani Padma. Whom means unifying them, unifying. You can't fly with one wing, you have to have two wings in order to fly successfully. Whom means unify. So now unification of wisdom and method such as loving kindness, compassion. So then you fly out of samsara. So self-grasping mind is like cage, that we are trapped inside this cage, grasping so tightly, not able to free. So that wisdom and method will free you from that cage forever. So that's the way to free ourselves from the samsara and from all the delusions. Okay, so there's another meaning of Mani Mantra. Om, your body, spirit, mind, and trying to transform their body, spirit, mind into the genetic body, spirit, mind by practicing both, not just one, both wisdom and method, both. Such as loving kindness, compassion, then also wisdom realizing shunyata. So then unifying them, so then you gain very true powerful wing. So now you can fly out, you can free yourself out of that cage, which is considered here as a self-grasping mind. Is a cage, iron cage. Then we are trapped inside that cage. So then unification of wisdom and method, the two wings, then you can free. So that's another meaning of the Mani Mantra. So just want to share with you. So next time when you say the Mani Mantra, if you can think about the meaning of the Mani Mantra, so then it's very good. It becomes good meditations. All right? Oh, yeah. Is it clear? Oh, yeah. Then it's good, then when you say a mantra, there's something to think about the meaning. So it means it means something important for you. It has some purpose. It has substance. It's not just mere word. It has substance. So now then more like it will protect your mind. So that's the meaning of the mantra. Man is mind. Man is mind. Tra, that's like protects. Protect from what? Protect from like jealousy, arrogance, pride, attachment, anger, ignorance. Oh, so then that's the meaning of the mantra. Okay, so then or recite the money mantra. So then it can be very beautiful meditation for you. It's so easy to learn. So easy to learn. Easy to learn. Just only 6 syllables. So easy to learn. Okay. Oh yeah. Then
Now the Green Tower, verse of praise and mantra.
okay. Sorry, we are still not finished the prayer. Yeah.
Tare liberates from cyclic existence. Tutare liberates from all fears. Ture liberates from all sickness. I prostrate to the liberator, Mother Tara. So we'll say 7 of these. Om Tare Tu Re Soha. 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 Now the Refuge and Bodhicitta prayer in Tibetan.
Sanje chodang soje chonam no chanjo paton dani chanzon je dagi chushi chibe sonam dola benje sanje no ma shom o sanje chodang soje chonam no chanjo paton dani chanzon je dagi chushi chibe sonam je dola benje sanje no ma Sanje chodang soje chonam no chanjo paton dani chanzon je dagi chushi chibe sonam Dola Penjia Sanje Numa Adala Mimina Ji Omoda Jajin Lazo Chuchichola Chawa Chabano Sanje Sura Rupa Chiven Devi Dida Shiji Tampe Chuni Chinen Namola Yegada Luda Nijibi Tevoda Nami Yegana Tawagon Jantana Jida Batamje Gedo Dave Chudo Kangi Tutsi Yesu Tawa Tamje Pambesh Tampe Chuni Dejeba Godam Dela Chase Oh, yeah. So now what we should do? So first, Nawa Pimpins, Nawa Pimpins, Nawa appearances. Now, my appearance, I see you, you see me. Appearances of Nawa Pimpins. So we can minimize the visual image. We can minimize. I mean, we can minimize. We can control how much we should see, or through our eyes we can control that. When you completely close, you see nothing. If you open a little bit, you see something not very clearly, kind of blurry. If you open wide open, then you see everything. Then if you turn around your head, then you see more. Right? If you just look at here, you see only in front of what's in front of you. If you turn around, then clockwise, counterclockwise, left to left, then you see everything, almost everything in the left. All right, then when you turn left, then you see almost everything in your left. But we have choice. We don't have to see them, but we can control. So if you put something inside your ear, what do you call this? What do you call?
Earplug?
Earplug. You can minimize amount of sound that comes in. Then we can control. We have control. If you close your doors, then you control. Something you don't want to smell is your choice. Close or tell something. Try to educate some other people and lecture them what to do, what not to do. Because it's easy to do. Same test. We have controls. Same here. Touching something smooth, something rough, you have control. 5 senses you can control. You do have control over 5 senses. Now, how about 6 mental consciousness? Now, we put something here, completely blocked. Nose is blocked. Everything is blocked, not touching anything, but still corresponding. It's still corresponding with the mental image. Mental image. The 5 senses can be controlled, but I think then 6 mental consciousness also can be controlled. Can be controlled. One way to minimize amount of, what do you call this, like flash, what do you call flash? Cindy? No. What is called like image that come one after another, what's called flash?
Oh, yeah, flashing or streaming?
Yeah, streaming is the worst. Oh yeah, so anyway. So
Flashback?
yeah. This comes again. Some of them comes back again. Some of them comes once in a while. But anyway, there's like non-stop stream. So all kind of image plays out, so like. One way to stop, one way to minimize or stop is to concentrate, focus. Without focus, it's hard. It's very hard to stop whatever you are steaming. Maybe from yesterday, last week, last month, last year, it could go on and on. Could go very far. The only way to stop is not just simple wish, mere wish. We all have that, but still, it's still steaming. It's not stopped yet. It's still steaming. It's not simple wish. It's the good start. Then you wish to stop. The way to stop, way to control. So we all know how to control 5 senses. We know. So now we need to learn how to control the 6 mental consciousness, 6 senses. This is mental consciousness. The consciousness, they think. It's nothing to do with you, something you smell presently. But of course, it's something to do with that you already had. It has to do with something you already had experience. It's mainly kind of like reflecting from the past, like album, like 1 page, 2 page, 3 page goes again. Then some page comes again, like that. So in order to minimize or control that is to focus. How to do? Now appearances. It doesn't have any shape or color. It's just appearances. It's just appearances. That's how you say appearances. Or you could explain to me like space between thought. Space between thought. Does it has any image? When you say space, that's not Tibetan word. That's English word. So you must know, because all the English-speaking people must know. When you say space between thought, does there have any image? Does it appear? Space between thought, does it appear? Can you focus on the space between thought? Can you focus? If somebody asks what you are focusing on, what do you say? I'm focusing on. Now question arises, how to focus? One question, how to focus? It seems like you all know when I say space between thought. So now the question is, space between thought does exist? So now the second thing is how to focus on that. If you have too much expectations, you're going to fail. If you have too much concern that related to the past, more likely you're going to fail. Sorry to use the word fail, but needs to be truthful here. Can't just make oh, it's a piece of cake, no need to worry. That's a lie. That's not good. Need to be truthful here. How to focus? If you have too much expectations, you're going to fail. If you have too much concern that related to the past, more likely you are going to fail. Means you are not going to be, you can't focus successfully because there's something is interrupting your concentration, meditation here, which is concern, so much concern that related to the past. Still steaming the image from the past. There's no, how to focus. Now, space between thought do exist. Now, how to focus? How to focus? What time is it? How to focus? If you have too much worry about future, or more likely you're going to be failed. So these are the three things. Too much expectations, too much concern related to the past, too much worry about future. Now, what that means you have to be 100% present. 100% present. If you want to succeed, if you want your meditation to be successful, you have to be 100% present at the present moment. You can't divide your mind to the past, to the future, to the present. No. We have to be 100% at the present moment, much as possible. Length of meditation can be short, can be minute. Don't worry about how about 30 minutes. No, can be just minute, just one good minute. At that good minute, that one good minute, make sure that you're 100% present. Not thinking about past, not expecting anything, just want to focus, that's all. Not expecting anything. Not concerned about past, not worry about future. 100% try to be present. Now space between thought. Be with that 100%. How long? Short, minute. 30 seconds, minute, short. Not talking about hour, we're talking about minute. Can you do? I don't know. Oh, need to try. You cannot tell. If you don't try, you cannot tell. Now I can do Nanyala, Redola, so number of Chichu Kaya you may choose in number shows. Just a little bit. Just a little bit pause, space between thought on that, concentrate, focus on that, little bit. What happened? So before this lake is very, very murky, muddy or murky. So now that lake become very clear. It's become very clear now. It's become like clear, still lake. Your consciousness or your mind become clear, still lake. That's what happens. That's how you control amount of image that's placed in your mind related to the past. Maybe it's going to happen in the future. All kind of this mental image is constantly playing and generating all kind of thought. Unfortunately, a lot of that thought is not positive one. Then yourself become overwhelmed by all this, all the experience that bring up from those images, then you become overwhelmed. And then sometimes you become hopeless. And that's how you don't have faith in yourself, that you lose faith in yourself, that you think you can't do. So that's how to control, okay? Focus on the 100%, if it's possible, 100%, that's the best. 100% focus, space between thought. How long? Minute. Now all kind of images like going around, it all become just one. All this boils down to just one. How they look, it doesn't look anything. It just looks space between thought. That's all it looks. It doesn't look anything. All dissolve in one. One way, another way you could say you are watching your mind. Same thing. Focusing on space between thought and staring at your nature of your mind. I'm staring at nature of my mind. Same thing. Second one is more technical. The first one is more like spoken, in ordinary language. Second one, you can say I'm staring at conventional nature of my mind. If you want to become sophisticated, if you want to become sophisticated, then you can say, I'm focusing on conventional nature of my mind. What it looks like, nothing. It doesn't look anything. It doesn't look like anything. That's where I'm focusing on. How long? 1 good minute. That's all. So then it makes sense. All the appearances is nature of your mind. Whatever you see is nature. Another way you could say is the reflection of your mind. Or another way, as I said, if you want to be more sophisticated, so then you could say it's the nature of mind. Everything that appears, whatever that appears in your mind, it doesn't appear exact the same way it appears in your friend's mind. Because you respond differently, you react differently. That's why everything that reflects, compared to between human and animals, when you have dog, also see things, but we react differently because it's a reflection of your own mind. It's a nature of, if you want to be more sophisticated, then you could say it's the nature of your own mind. Why it's different? Because we react differently. That's why it's different. Now, same difference. If that's the case, everything that appears is the nature of your mind. All the appearance is, there's a now same difference. All the appearance is nature of your mind. The very nature of your mind is empty. Very nature of mind, when you say very nature of mind, you are thinking about two things. Conventional nature of your mind and ultimate nature of your mind. Conventional nature of mind, we already know. We just came out of that meditations. We already know because we just came out of these meditations. Conventional nature of mind. What it looks like, it's called space between thought. What it looks like, nothing. It doesn't look like anything. Does it exist? We all agree that. It does exist. We all agree. Space between thought does exist. What it looks like, this looks like nothing. Ultimate, what is ultimate? Okay, I kind of understood conventional nature of mind because we just came out of that meditation. Now, what is the ultimate nature of mind? That is no different than mind itself. So now you have some understanding of form is emptiness, emptiness is form, form is not other than emptiness, emptiness is not other than form in the Heart Sutra. Now you have some understanding, oh, it means like one coin, two sides. One coin, two sides. It's not two coin. It seems like two coins, and long time I thought it's two coins. And it turns out it's just one coin. It's two sides. I used to think there's like two coins, or maybe 4 coins, 5 coins, maybe many coins. But it turns out it's just one coin. It's two sides. Yeah, it's just one coin, two sides. That's all. So now, how to find ultimate natures? Okay, when you focusing on the space between thought, without concern, without expectations, without worry, concentrate, 100% try to be there. Before is all muddy. can see clearly. It's all kind of, why you see clearly? Because there's like so many flash from the past, and there's so many the images that are coming into mind from the future. There's so much image. Now there's none of them. None of them. So that's why the muddy water. That's why what this water is called muddy. Now it's all settled. It's all settled. It's not very clear what is dust, what is water. It's very clear. All the dust all settled down in the bottom, water rise. That is what happened when you concentrate. Become like still, clear, still water. Clear, still water. It's not the murky anymore, no longer murky. It's like clear, it's not moving, it's still. So in that clear water, you see fish. Fish. That fish is not moving the water. Fish is navigating in that water without moving the water. The water is not moving because of the movement of the fish. The water is not moving because of the movement of the fish. Water is not moving. It's still clear water. It's not moving, but the fish is moving. That's part of your awareness. Part of your awareness is like small fish into that water without disturbing the water. Water has not been disturbed. It's not moving. That's a part of your awareness, subtle awareness. So now checking or analyzing notion of self. Like Marcelo, the small awareness now checking what is Marcelo checking. The small fish is checking the very Marcelo meditating on this space between thought is checking what is that Marcelo checking. So then you go through, am I my body? That's how analysis has been done. That's how the small fish is checking. Am I my hair? What is your answer? You can't be your hair. Otherwise, how many times you shave your hair? How many times you went to the barber? So that means you left your part of yourself to the barbers? No. How's about now skin that cover your head? Go through all the physical part of the body, inside out. Can you pinpoint? No. You are not going to find the meditations itself. You are not going to find who is meditating. You are not going to find even like tiny bits of atom. You are not going to find. Does that mean I don't exist? No. That's how you exist. That's how you exist. All idea that you have is incorrect. All the idea of yourself is not correct. That's how you exist. You cannot find. Does that mean I'm disappeared? I don't exist? No, that's exactly how you exist. Not finding is the best way of finding. That's exactly what it means. Sometimes, not seeing is the best way of seeing. Now probably you're seeing the best part. You're seeing. Finally, you are seeing the best part of yourself, I think. What do you say? Before you have seen all the things related to all the stories that related to your hair, related to your eyebrow, how is it eyebrow or eyebrow? Your color of your skin, like your shape, this is all incorrect. Now you are finding maybe true self. Oh. Do I need to do anything? No, just pause. Just pause there. Just pause. What is that? That's the ultimate nature of yourself or mind, same thing. Ultimate nature. It's good to do sometimes. So now, everything that builds on all yourself is built on your hair. Your hair disappear. That's why it disappeared, because it doesn't have valid base. It's just like how is it? It's just sand castle. Yeah, when you could build beautiful castle out of sand, when the water hit, what happened? It's no different than sand. It's just the beginning is a sand. It appears something, then it disappears. It's like sand. That's what. So this still clear lakes, small fish navigating through the lake, through the water without disturbing the water. So there's like subtle, your subtle awareness, analyzing. Why I should analyze? Because so much has been built based on notion of gishikele. What it means gishikele? Oh, gishikele means like that you went to the monastery, you studied 5 major texts, then you graduated, then somebody give you the title Gishi, and now so on and so forth. I'm somebody, so like, Gishi, like, what's that? When you analyze, it means nothing. When you analyze, it means nothing. So much has been built in conventional reality. When it comes down, once it boils down, ultimate reality, it means nothing much. Pretty much same thing, pretty much same thing. Oh, so that's the meditation you do, how to control. Now we did talk about controlling. Hold on now. Oh, so now, sorry. Time is over, so see you next Sunday. So hopefully, thank you very much for coming in. So we'll stop here. Time is went out, so Kamala will do dedication. Thank you very much. All the people at the Gomba on the YouTube, so here, thank you very much.
Start with the dedication verses from Master Shantideva. May all beings everywhere, plagued by sufferings of body and mind, obtain an ocean of happiness and joy by virtue of our merits. May no living creature suffer, commit evil, or ever fall ill. May no one be afraid or belittled with the mind weighed down by depression. May the blind see forms and the deaf hear sounds. May those whose bodies are worn with toil be restored on finding repose. May the naked find clothing, the hungry find food. May the thirsty find water and delicious drinks. May the poor find wealth, those weak with sorrow find joy. May the forlorn find hope, constant happiness and prosperity. May there be timely rains and bountiful harvests. May all medicines be effective and wholesome prayers bear fruit. May all who are sick and ill quickly be freed from their ailments. Whatever diseases there are in the world, May these never occur again. May the frightened cease to be afraid, and those bound be freed. May the powerless find power, and may people think of benefiting each other. For as long as space remains, for as long as sentient beings remain, until then, may I too remain to dispel the miseries of the world. Now the long life prayers. First one for His Holiness, the Dalai Lama. In the land encircled by snow mountains, you are the source of all happiness and good. All-powerful Chenrezig Tenzin Gyatso, please remain until samsara ends. And the one for Khyentse Rinpoche, Jitsen Losang Dalek, the one who mastered his speech at a very young age, the one whose great patience, who received the name Awatare, the one with great precision who spread the teachings of Lama Tsongkhapa on bliss and void, Lama, ornament of the yellow hat tradition, please remain until samsara ends. And then the one for Lama Zopa Rinpoche. You who uphold the subduer's moral way, who serve as the bountiful bearer of all, sustaining, preserving, and spreading Manjunath's victorious doctrine, who masterfully accomplish magnificent prayers honoring the three jewels, Savior of myself and others, your disciples, please, please live long. And of course, 7 Tara mantras, Pageshe, Pagela Kengeshe Sangpo's long, healthy, happy lives. Om Tare Tu Re So Ha. 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 Om Tare Tu Re So Ha.
Oh yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. So see you next Sunday, okay?
Thank you, Geshe-la.
Thank you, children,
Thank you,
translation for
Geshe-la.
all the people in Patagonia.
Thank you,
So many
Geshe-la.
people. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Geshe.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Geshe-la.
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 Have a
Thank you,
nice day.
Geshe-la.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Dharma. Thanks.
Thank you, Geshe-la.
Thank you, Ishila. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Lama.
Thank you, Ale.
Thank you, Donna.